Who? Whoa. Um, oh, I'm talking about the P40 here? Oh, alright, bet. Hello guys, this is 5008 Productions, and I'm going to be talking about the Amtrak P40 DC, or known as the AMD 103 Genesis fleet. Well, let's talk about this locomotive. When Amtrak still had their trustworthy F40 PHs, Amtrak went with General Electric, and they made known as codenamed the AMD 103. It was supposed to be a next-gen locomotive that was supposed to be more streamlined, computerized, and more faster too. In mid-1993, the first AMD 103 was first built. AMD standing for Amtrak Monocoque Diesel, and 103 for the speed of the locomotive. Well, then after that, the AMD 103 was renamed to the P40, the P standing for passenger gearing, 40 for 400 horsepower, and DC for direct current. The P40 had a top speed of 103 miles per hour. The engine was a GE7 FDL-16 cylinder. Their horsepower was 4,000 horsepower. Their weight was 400,000 pounds. Length of 69 feet. Width of 10 feet. And a height of 14 feet 4 inches. Their horns were either a Nathan Kifa Ole. The P40 advantages were that they were fully computerized, they had status monitors and auto monitoring, they were lightweight and aerodynamic, faster speeds, and more 25% more fuel efficient. They had a quiet cab where they don't have to hear sound. They even had strobes on the top of the locomotive too, by the way. So, on May 11, 1993, later in June, the first units were deployed to the auto train. The auto train is where they have cars, and at the front they have coaches, cafes, sleeper, and baggage equipment. So, somewhere in 1995, there was a third rail competitor that was almost like the P40 DC, known as the P42 AC-DM. It was supposed to be on Metro North. The P32 AC-DM features was that they were reduced to 3,200 horsepower. They weighed 600 pounds and more. They retained their rear cab controls. They had 110 miles per hour, 170 kilometers per hour. Sorry, I can't spell today. Top speed. They had AC traction and dual mode power. Then, in 1996, Amtrak ordered 98 new P42 DC locomotives. These were upgraded to P40s.
Featuring 4,250 horsepower and a top speed of 110 miles per hour. Other differences included no cab control stand at the back, no strobe lights, and a solid Phase 3 stripe pattern instead of a fading one.
So, in 1997, the Genesis units would begin to receive face work paint. While in the Northeast Corridor, they had a brown torque road running across the top of the locomotive. To the fall of 1999 and 2000, P42 number 100 received a special paint scheme celebrating the years of post-mail service across the country of the United States of America. So, how much did Amtrak had all of Genesis locomotives? Well, so a total of 44 P40 DCs number 800 to 843 were made. 18 P32 AC/DMs were 700 to 717, and the total of the P42 DC had a total of 207, numbering from 1 to 207, while some has been wrecked in crashes with cars or trucks. In late 2012 and also in 2011, to celebrate Amtrak 40th anniversary, 4 Amtrak Genesis locomotives, 156, 66, 148, and 184 were painted and faced in various colors of paint in heritage units. Well, the Genesis fleet has been on Amtrak service for many long years, and has been remained to this day. But in late 2017, the Genesis fleet was about to be very much old. Then, after that, Siemens made a locomotive known as the ACL 42 or Siemens Chargers. They were a new gen locomotive to replace the aging Genesis fleet. Well, that's all for this video, and I'll see you guys later, and I'll talk about more of engines of Amtrak. Well, see you and have a great day on the high iron.